Fuck. Forgot all about the fucking buttons. Oh, this is cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I'm back here. Not the cup. Let me like get rid of that cup and like my bed's undone. Everything's a mess in my room. But that's how you know this is a real me video. Hey, what's good, guys? I'm back with another motherfucking YouTube video. You know how it is. You can see I'm about to come out. Oh my god, it's just gonna be so hard. Bitch, y'all know the fuck I'm gay, bitch. Y'all been knowing that stuff. I guess I never really did like a confirmation, but yeah, guys, I am gay, and I know y'all been knowing that because like all my videos and shit. And I've been MIA for the past 3 months because I've just been so busy with work, with probation, everything just going on in my life. I've been going through a lot of crazy shit, a lot of emotions, a lot of things are just changing around me, job, friendship, family, just a lot of shit changing. And also recently I was diagnosed with strep throat. Bitch, I've been a fucking dirty ass bitch, okay? Just kidding. I don't know how I got strep throat. It was with the weather. I don't know. Don't come for me. Come for Jesus. Just kidding. No. Love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus.
I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus.
This is not a coming out video. Like, I'm sorry. Like sorry for the clickbait, you know, but I guess I am coming out because I'm like, yes, I am gay, but I never made a confirmation video. Like, I know all these YouTubers and TikTokers are like coming out, you know, but y'all been annoying. Like, people, my friends and family have been annoying. Like, I came out like years ago, type of shit to my family and friends. But I want to let y'all know like how I knew it was gay, like what took me to be to this point to where this fucking fruity ass rainbow story time and how I basically came, like how I came to became gay and how I came out, how everything involved. I don't know, this might help someone who's like still stuck in a closet or give them confidence. I don't know, kind of like with my story, they kind of might relate to it and they might be like, you know what, bitch, I should come out, you know what? And you're totally not like okay with not coming out. You don't have to come out. I just feel like I just needed to come out. Like I was just kind of like I was like stuck in a freaking like jail and or some shit for 20 years of my life. And I'm 24, so 20, you know, I came out when I was 20, okay? But anyways, so basically, like, I've always kind of felt like I was gay. Like, this is me, like, being original. Like, this is not, like, there's no notes, there's no script, there's no nothing that's, like, but I didn't write anything. This is me coming out, like, out of my heart. Just kidding. I was a kid, like, when I was a boy, like, when I was, like, 7, I didn't have any interest in girls or boys. Like, literally, like, I thought girls were pretty and I thought boys were cool. But I never had anything, like, romantic again or for anybody in elementary school at all. I was always just really into, like, a lot of girly things and also a lot of boy things. Like, I was always into, like, WWE, video games, scary stuff, like, adventurous, like stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then I was also into like Barbies, but my dad would kind of like ridicule for me like that. Like I would have to like me and my sisters would play Barbies together, and like my dad would come in and I'll be like I'll fucking chuck a Barbie across the room and I'll be like grew out of that whole Barbie playing phase and kind of just started getting into like the more boy stuff and you know being more into that stuff. But I hated like cars and I hated like tool stuff, like tool games or toys. Like I hated all that stuff. I hated sports. Like growing up, I hated sports. Like football, no. Soccer, no. My family, my dad's side tried getting me into playing like baseball, soccer. No, girl. I'm fucking watching him. I'm watching the man. I was younger, like I would go like to the underwear section, like and like the boxer section, like at the store or whatever, and I'll be watching the guy with the little like with the, you know wearing the underwear like on the package, and I'll be like fucking turned on and shit. And like slowly, I don't know, I started kind of being like gravitating towards guys. Like I said, like in elementary I was never into girls or guys. I never had a girlfriend. I never had nothing, like no crushes, nothing. I was always just like friendly, like, and that's why I felt like I had to be like, my mom would always be like, you know, you're not allowed to date till you're like in high school. Like, so I've always just been like a goody two shoes. I never really like tried dating anybody or try like smacking a girl's ass. Like it was never like that. I had guys in my elementary school doing that to girls, like smacking their ass, and they will get sent to the principal's office, like stuff like that. And I would just be like, damn girl, like damn bitch, you know, like who's raising you type of shit. It wasn't until middle school when I started, and I feel like it's everyone, you know, everyone's in middle school, everyone's doing this stuff. And it wasn't maybe till like 8th grade when I really started being like I started thinking boys were cute and everything, but like a lot of the boys were mean to me. Like, and high school too. Like a lot of the boys were just like they just did not like my ass. Like they fucking like I remember in gym class one time like a guy had to sit next to me and he was like, but like keep in mind I wasn't like I guess my actions like I would act feminine or whatever. I would act really like girly, and that's what make people think that because a lot of people were asking me in middle school like, "Are you gay? Are you gay?" I started hanging out with a bunch of girls. I started being like, gravitating more towards girls, and yeah, I had a lot of people questioning me, and I'm not gonna lie, I was questioning myself too. I was very much in denial. I was very much like, like, oh, I hate other gay men, and I hate gay people too, and ew, you're gay, and this is not like. I was trying so hard to like project that I'm not gay, but the whole time I was fucking like, whole time I was looking at Mr. fucking Stevens bulge fucking the whole time in math class. Unsure. This is when I actually started dating girls too. Like I felt like I had to date girls to like kind of get that reputation out of me. It didn't really last that much. I had like maybe like 3 girlfriends throughout middle school, and it lasted like maybe like 2 months, 3 months really. I just knew it was like really uncomfortable. It wasn't until like 8th grade was when like me and my friends were pretty like I kind of came out to my friends a little bit because I started seeing all kinds of like back in like the swag area when everyone was wearing like the snapbacks, the high socks, like the Nike shorts or the Nike shoe, like the Jordans and like the cargo shorts. Like I thought guys who dress like that were fucking sexy. I was always like, why am I thinking like this? Like I need to go hell. Like what's going on, you know? And a lot of that guilt came from my family. My dad's side especially. My dad's side was very much like, you have to be straight. Like you can't be girly. And they would pick on me a lot. They would be like, no, like we're gonna take you to go look at girls. We're gonna take you to the strip club. But like they were like teasing me with it. I had uncles who were calling me like the F word and everything, and I kicked them in the balls. So like, don't fuck with me. I'm a Virgo. Like just because I'm gay does not mean like I'm a Virgo. Like I'm gonna kick your balls. So everyone tried changing me as a kid. Everyone tried to be like, try to take the gay out of me, but it's just not gonna happen. And I feel like people need to stop doing that. Like if you think your child's gay or your cousin, your uncle, whatever, or your nephew, don't try to change him. Like that's only gonna make him not want you. That's only gonna make him close off you more. Cause that's the thing about how me growing up, like people would try to challenge me so much, I would try to change me so much that I ended up just closing off and not trusting them. Like I didn't have any trust with my mom. I didn't have any trust with my dad, especially not my dad. It's just when you keep challenging me and you keep like addressing me and keep trying to make me, especially as a kid, like you don't want to be told, oh, you're gay, like you need to stop, you know. You do not want to continue being there. You don't want to continue being close to them like that. So y'all need to stop doing that. Like literally leave people alone. If you feel like they are, let them be. Let them grow into it. Let them grow out of it. Let them just fucking just find out on their own. Don't be fucking like antagonizing them, trying to make them change, trying to forcing them to sports or trying to force them into freaking wearing dresses or not wearing dresses or whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, all you're doing is stopping that trust. But anyways, back to my story time. I started having crushes on boys, like on Facebook, like, I had a Facebook and I started like, kind of like looking at boys, and I was kind of like, oh, it's kind of cute. So me and my friends, like my street friends, like here, like on the block, we were like all hanging out on the trampoline one day, and we're like, okay guys, let's do confessions. And I was like, oh, I don't have any confessions because like, I'm still like innocent, like I have not kissed anyone, I haven't done anything to anybody or anything, so I don't know what the fuck to do. So I guess I was like, so my confession is I have boy crushes on people. Like I have crushes on boys. And all my friends were like, all right, cool, So after that kind of gave me the green light to kind of start being more like open about it with my friends. And it wasn't until summer of going into freshman year. So this was 8th grade, so I was going into freshman year. I went to Mexico, and my first experience was with the dude over there in Mexico. He was like, everyone knew he was gay type shit, and I wasn't really attracted to him, but and we started like making out, and like that's all we did. What I'm saying? I kind of came back like, damn, like I really did enjoy that. I came back here first day of freshman year. I told my friends, I was like, yeah guys, like I went to Mexico and like I started making out with all kinds of people, So yeah, that's what kind of confirmed it for me. And then also I know every gay boy had this going on with them, but this happened to me. I had a Kik account, and If you know, you know. Like Kick was like where you have like 20 boyfriends from all over the freaking country, and you just like kind of just sexted. Like you guys were just like talk to each other and like had like conversations and just kind of just like stood talking whatever. And I remember I was like what 14, and I had a 16-year-old boyfriend, and he was so cute. He was like super like Mexican and everything, and he like dumped me out of nowhere, and I was like super sad. I was like crying. That was like my first ever heartbreak, and that was like the funniest thing ever because like the fact that I never met him, then like he probably would have been like a catfish or something. I just I can't believe I cried about that. That shit was hilarious. But anyway, so yeah, as soon as I entered high school, I was going through a lot of emotions. I was like going through like my peak teenage phases. Like I was like legit like going through everything at that point. Like I was going through like depression, trauma, anxiety, confusion, identity. Like I was just like the worst teenager ever. I was like a rebel. I remember everyone asking me in high school, literally everyone asking me if I was gay, and I was like so in denial, even though I already had like cake boyfriends. I had crushes on boys, and like I was out here like kissing people and like doing experimenting everything. I was very much in denial because I swore up and down I was like I can still be like straight. And I remember like every times where like I was like praying to God like every single night, like please take it out of me, please take it out of me. Obviously it didn't happen, but I'm okay with that now, to accept myself now. But back then in high school I used to be so hateful. I used to be so miserable with my own self. Like I used to like be so insecure. I used to hate on other gay men who were like out or like with makeup, and like I used to hate on other like feminine gay guys and everything because I don't know why. I just hated their femininity, and I just like if I liked a guy, they had to be like masculine and straight and everything. And all my crushes, all my boo things in high school, they're all DL, they're all straight, whatever. And everyone like what the people who would ask me, I would be like, eventually I'll be telling them I was bisexual, but like we all knew, everyone knew like bitch you're gay, like. You don't gotta lie that you're bisexual. Although I did have a couple girlfriends in high school. I remember maybe I had like 2 girlfriends in high school, and I remember I was like a junior. I was a junior in high school, and she was a freshman, and that's just not even a like what bitch really like a freshman and you're a junior, like. And she was like head over heels for me, y'all. Like she was like in love with me. Like we would hang out like during like passing period, and like we would go see each other, and we would like hold hands, and like I just knew in my heart, like in my body, like it was not like no, it was just not gonna happen. So before I got kind of led her on, I kind of just like slowly ghosted her, and she literally would text me. She was like, "Is it me? Like, what's wrong, baby? Like, I thought we were like good." And I'm like, "No, girl, it's really not you. It's really me." So sorry. And then yeah, she ended up finding out I was gay. So she ended up like seeing pictures of me, and like like ended up finding out that I was actually gay. So I really hope that I didn't traumatize her, or like I really hope that I like like she doesn't hate me or anything, because oh imagine finding out like your LML just like turns gay on you, like you're like secretly you're dating a secret gay guy. Like I would have been really pissed. Looking back now, I really wish I was out back then, because a lot of guys were like hitting up my line and were trying to like hitting like trying to fuck with me, and I just kind of just like swept it under the rug because I really just did not want to be gay. Like I was really like I swore up and down. I was like really like thinking about it. I was really like in my head just like not wanting to be gay and shit. And I feel like every gay guy goes through this in high school. Like every openly gay guy now goes through this. And also I forgot to tell you guys, I used to be in love with Lady Gaga. I think that's solved it all. And growing up I was a Lady Gaga fan. Like I would buy her glasses from the Halloween store. I would listen to her music day night. So yeah, that confirmed it all for my family and friends. This one guy who just really like he hated my ass, and I'm looking back now, I think he was like DL too, and we were both going through the same like struggles, because he used to like legit like bully me, like not like physically, like he never touched me or like try to beat me up or anything, but he would like we had like a group chat together with other friends and everything, and he would just like always come at me. And then he would be nice to me at sometimes, and then he would be like a bitch towards me. Like I remember I'll be friends with some of his friends, and we'll be sitting in the same lunch table, and he'll be like, "You can't sit here, like you can't sit with us." And I'm like, I'm still good at seeing him at parties, thinking we were cool. Cause I'm telling you, he'll give me like hot and cold, and like I'll see him at parties. I'll be like, hey, and he'll be like. So like he really like tried to make my life live in hell, but I've always been that person who would always stick up for myself. I watched Bad Girls Club, and honestly, y'all, Bad Girls Club was the reason why I was such a fucking like, what's up? Like, I feel like if it wasn't for Bad Girls Club, like I would have been like, I would have let myself get bullied. I would have let myself like, I would let boys, because I used to get like attacked and like verbally attacked by a bunch of men in high school and middle school, and I would like, oh, if it wasn't for Bad Girls Club, I would be like, but anytime someone came at me, I would always come back to them back, and I would have some really good comebacks. I would always talk. I can never sit here and say I got bullied, because I would always clap back. But I was also, but I can sit here and say I was teased, but I was able to, you know, clap back type shit. So yeah, that was a big part of my high school. Just my sexuality was a big part. Everyone knew I was bisexual, but really I was gay, you know. Like, that's why I was telling every single girl. Like all the girls were like, "So, are you gay?" you know, all the girls, you know. And I'll be like, "No, girl, like I'm bisexual." Like, and she's like, "Oh my god, fucking slay," you know. But really, I did not like girls whatsoever. I was on Grindr at 15. You know, I never actually hooked up with anyone. I was scared. I would go on dates with people on Grindr and like hang out with them. If you guys want to go through my other videos, my Grindr experiences, yeah, those were all when I was 15, 16. So like you guys want to go through those. I did go on Grindr. I did hang out with people. I never actually messed with anybody in high school. Towards like my senior year ish, when I started hooking up with my neighbor. He was the reason that like he brought the freak out of me, y'all. He's the reason why I'm like so crazy or whatever, because I used to be so, like I said, I was so innocent, so like, don't touch me, don't, no, I hated everything, hated man, whatever. And he was my next door neighbor. I was about what, like 17, and he was like 23. So he really like brought it out of me. Like I miss him. He's in jail now. I evolved from like high school me to like adult me after high school, and I really wanted to come out. I really wanted to be like, oh, I was more out there. I started going to gay clubs. I started like being more open to like other gay men, because you know how I told you guys in high school I was so like, ew, like gay men, get away from me, like I don't like gay men, like I'm straight, like I'm bisexual, like, you know what I'm saying? So after high school, I was really open-minded to it. I was really like, okay, like, you know what, like, this is the LGBT community. Like, everyone's different. I see transgenders out here. I see, you know, gay people, bisexuals, studs. Like, I see everyone, you know, and I'm like, you know what, like, this is cool. Like, this is my community. This is where I belong. So the more I started going to like the gay clubs and the gay, you know, everything's, I started being more open-minded to it, and I started being more like accepting with myself, and I started being more secure, and I started being like, you know what, this is me. I hated being called feminine, like that shit. I was like, no, like, I'm mask, like, what do you mean, you know? I believe that there's people who have a balance of both mask and feminine, and I feel like I fall into that category, because like I can be feminine, but I can be masculine at the same time. I mean, if you look at my room, it's given like teenage boy. Like, I don't think I ever grew up. You see my mannerisms. You see sometimes I dress a little bit slutty. So it's like I have a little bit of both worlds, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being both femme and both masculine. It took so many years for me to be like okay with just being both. Like, I wanted to be masked so bad. Like, I really did. Like, I was trying so hard to not be like you know. But then I kind of had to realize, like, girl, just be you. Like, if that's you, that's you. Officially came out to my family when I was 20 years old, so that's 2 years after high school. I remember me and my older sister were fighting, you know, for the same thing of me being gay, and she didn't know yet at the time, you know, she assumed and shit. So we were like arguing and everything, and that's when I was like, you know what, bitch, yes, I am gay, like, fuck you. And you know, she's like, oh my god, like, I've been wanting to, like, for you to tell me this and that. And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm gay, whatever. And that's when my mom was next to us, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gay, by the way. And she was shocked. I honestly did not expect the response. She didn't give me like the most positive response ever. But like, she didn't kick me out the house, or she wasn't like, oh, God's gonna like kill you, or, you know, and she didn't give me none of that Bible verse smacking lips stuff. She was just kind of like, are you sure? Like, I don't see you being gay, but are you sure? And I'm like, yes, mom, like, I'm sure. She's still to this day thinks I'm just going through a phase. I'm 24 years old. I'm not going through a phase. If I was going through a phase, it would have been long gone by now already. Like, I'm about to be 25. And yeah, guys, that's how I came out. Like, that's how I evolved to be where I'm at right now. And I think it's very important to people to come out. I mean, let me rephrase that. I feel like if you want to, you should come out, because it's like the best feeling ever. Because I felt like I was in prison for like the past 20 years because I was just so in denial. One, two, I was just so jealous and so hateful towards other gay men. And now I'm like hanging out with a bunch of like gay men and, you know, transgender people and kinds of people, and it's like the funniest thing ever. Like, I feel like coming out definitely relieves a lot of stress and a lot of like weight on your shoulder. And I feel like a lot of people can agree with me. Like, I've been seeing TikToks, YouTube, and everything, when people come out, they're like, whew, I got that out the way, you know? So if you want, I feel like it's important to come out and just be like yourself. But I also feel like it's 2025 and you could just fuck who you want, fuck who you want. Or what did Nicki Minaj say? You can just like, I don't think anyone has to come out. Like, you don't have to tell anyone like your business. Just have sex with the person you want to have sex with, and that's fine. You don't have to tell anyone your business, and that's why I think, like, that's why I would never expose any DL straight man or anything, because it's not my business. And I feel like if you don't want to, you don't have to. Like, keep it private, shit. Like, fuck yeah, you know, like. But yeah, guys, that's like my story of how I evolved and how I came out. And basically, this is me coming out, I guess. I guess not coming out, because y'all been knowing. It's me confirming, me putting a stamp on it. Yes, bitch, I am a. And I fucking love my shirt. I got it at Target, by the way. It's like iconic. Like, I'm gonna wear it every day, and like, I'm gonna wear it till it's like yellow. All right, bye, guys.